This is going to be a terrible night. We're gonna fight against the final of the mechanical bosses. Yeah, it's gonna be something, that's for sure. So, hopefully I'll be able to get through this. Okay, I don't have any money. I did make this frost armor, which should be pretty good. And I also went ahead and, yeah. All right, well, enough explanations. Here are the twins. Yeah, it's kind of like fighting against the Eye of Cthulhu twice. The green one there, Spazmatism, it shoots cursed flames at you, while the red one, Retinazer, whatever, it shoots lasers at you. Now, Spazmatism has 23,000 health, while Retinazer has 20,000. When they get just under half health, then they will, they'll end up doing a lot more damage with their attacks. They'll kind of change their phase, similar to how Eye of Cthulhu worked. You don't want to get hit by those green fireballs, because otherwise you're going to be hit with this Cursed Inferno debuff that will gradually lower your health. In fact, that's actually why I'm using these cursed bullets against them, because I'm afflicting them with both the Cursed Inferno and Frostburn. So they're losing a lot of health just kind of gradually. The frost armor that I made, it increases my damage by a little bit, which is pretty good, but most importantly, it inflicts the Frostburn debuff. I'm gonna go ahead and buff with whatever I have. I didn't really have a chance to prepare my potions much for this, but I guess that's alright. Also with the Frostburn armor, you end up making kind of a ice-breaking sound when you take damage. Now, ideally you want to... I'm trying to remember if you even should... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so once one of them transforms, try to focus your efforts on that one. You do not want to get hit by that. Yeah, it kind of dashes at you too. Whoa! Ow. Alright, so far so good. The Megashark from the Destroyer is really handy. That's why I recommend fighting against the Destroyer first, so you can make the Megashark, so you can just rapidly fire stuff. Alright, so we're gonna focus on this one first, Spazmatism, and we defeated one of them, so now it should be a lot easier, and here we go, just perfect timing. So, it will shoot lasers at you. Retinazer will shoot lasers at you a lot quicker, now that it's in the second form. If you can kind of loop it in a circle while you're shooting at it, that's not a bad approach. Alright, hopefully this will do it. So far, so good. There we go! The twins have been defeated! And the jungle grows restless. Well, what the heck does that mean, huh? The jungle growing restless? Well, that means we can now do all sorts of things in the jungle. Yeah, there's some new ore that we can mine up, which I look forward to showing you, actually. Where on earth did I drop my Soul of? There it is. Soul of Sight. Yeah, don't lose it. Make sure you pick it up, because you're gonna want to have this stuff. Yeah, so now I have the Soul of Sight, Soul of Might, and Soul of Fright, which means I can craft all sorts of things, actually. What is that glowing thing? Oh, it just looked weird. Okay, so that's really good news. That was a pretty good fight. I ended up using up a lot of cursed bullets, but that's okay because I got a lot of cursed flames when I was looking for the adamantite that I needed to make the frost armor. And I like this frost armor. It's pretty good because, let's switch back to just my endless musket pouch. It does afflict that Frostburn debuff, which is pretty nice. Now, whether you want to go with that, or adamantite, or titanium for that matter, it's kind of your call, but I figured since I had 3 frost cores, I might as well give it a go. Now, if you didn't have that for the fight, again, full adamantite would certainly suffice. In fact, I think maybe it even has slightly more defense. No, actually, wait, oh wow, yeah, this is much more defensive, dang. Nice, I didn't realize it was so good. Well, great, yeah, so definitely recommend that, but adamantite will get the job done. Actually, I know what the problem is. So, the adamantite stuff, in fact, actually most equipment at this point in the game has increased defense for melee armors. So, for instance, well, let's see, here's my armor over here. Yeah, the adamantite helmet, if we were to do this instead, 60 versus 67. So yes, the frost helmet actually does have substantially lower, but that's okay. It really isn't so bad. Because it does get extra damage for both melee and ranged. So I guess if you're doing range stuff, it'll probably be better. The only downside is you don't have any ammo conservation, whereas with the adamantite gear, you do. So yeah, it's kind of a trade-off here, because now I have a 25% not to consume, or 25% chance not to consume ammo, which, of course, would be very helpful. Also, let's see, what else? A few things change after you have defeated all the mechanical bosses. I guess I should probably talk about some of those, but let me go ahead and equip the frost armor, just because. We're gonna put the adamantite away for later. I think we're totally good for right now. Let me get some stuff sorted really quick, and then I'll be ready to talk to you about this stuff. Okay, I'll get with the explanations in just a moment, but I did get a strange plant. Let's see what dye I get. Chlorophyte dye. That's actually kind of coincidental, because that's the next kind of material we'll be mining. Yeah, so chlorophyte is this kind of green-looking stuff, and that looks pretty cool, actually. Hold up, let's see how it looks with, that, kind of high contrast, a little bit too much for my liking, but I guess it's still pretty cool to have that. Yeah, great. I'm pretty sure you can only get that in hard mode. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. All right, enough of this. So now that we have all of these souls, hey pal, you got any money for me? Thank you. Let me put away some of this. Up to 3 platinum now, feeling good about that. Okay, so Soul of Fright, we got that from the Skeletron Prime. Soul of Might, got that from the Destroyer. And then Soul of Sight, we got that from the Twins, which is great. There's also the Soul of Flight, which you get from Wyverns way up in the sky. Soul of Night, which you get in the underground corruption. I think also the underground crimson, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Soul of Light, which you get in the underground, whatchamacallit, Hallow. So that's great. Speaking of Hallow, there's also Hallowed Bars. I got 71 of them, which I hope will be enough to make a set of the armor. It's not actually necessary to make Hallowed, since I have Frost. But again, it's a step up, well, more or less, from Adamantite. It does have a little bit different effects. I think it's a little bit more offensive. But the thing you really need to make is either the Pickaxe Axe, which has 200% pickaxe power, or the Drax, which is the same, but it's a drill. And you know what? We don't need a drill. But this is necessary. It takes 18 Hallowed Bars, Soul of Fright, Soul of Might, Soul of Sight. Only one of each, so it's not that bad. But you definitely need this to progress forward. So let's make the Pickaxe Axe. It's a pointy Pickaxe Axe. Yes, this thing actually will now, never mind. It will replace my Mithril Pickaxe. Plus, it actually works as an axe to, like, chop down trees and stuff. It doesn't work as a hammer, so I'll still have my Molten Axe around just for any hammer work I need to do. But yeah, it's pretty nifty. I guess I could make light discs too, but yeah, they're really a lot of fun if you want to do melee stuff. Actually, it's not a bad idea. So, let's see. What can I afford? Do I even want to make Hallowed? So it's 12, 24, so it's 36, and 18. So, yeah, about 54. Really? Really? Ah! Yeah, sometimes you'll need to fight them multiple times. They will no longer spawn naturally after you've defeated all 3 of them. In fact, after you've defeated each one, that one will no longer spawn on its own. You'll have to actually craft the thing for it. So, just kind of keep that in mind, I guess. Oh, so I do want to make the Spider Staff, because it will do a lot more damage. Place a little bit more. All right, here we go. Spider staff. I should probably get a modifier on it or something. But instead of using imps, now you get this little spider thing that kind of follows you around. And I know it doesn't look quite as menacing, but it latches onto foes and will go to town, just biting them over and over again. So it's actually not too bad. The imp staff actually isn't that bad either. And I know this isn't magic, but I'm gonna put it in there anyway. Okay, so what else? What other kind of fun things can I make? By the way, I really should be doing something with the Key of Light and the Key of Night. These can be good to farm certain bosses. You need 15 to make that, and then you put that in a chest. You know what? I was looking for some things to do in this episode. Maybe we'll fight them. You actually can do that before taking on the mechanical bosses, and you'll get some pretty good loot. I didn't do it, though, because it's... I won't say it's, like, breaking progression or anything, but it is a little overpowered if you get to that point. I know I was using frost armor and stuff, the Megashark, but it's more standard, I guess. Okay, so let's take a look. I know that there are some things I can buy from this guy, but what else can we do with the Soul of Sight? Rainbow Rod. That is kind of interesting if I recall correctly. Yeah, cast a controllable rainbow. It's not really necessary. Oh, right, we can make the Avenger Emblem, which would do a little bit less damage than the Ranger Emblem would, but it affects all types, so I can use it for whatever I want. Oh, a logic sensor, that's interesting. That's a new one to me. So, optic staff. Oh, actually, this would be a great idea. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's used for that much else. The magical harp can be pretty good. Fairy bell does, actually, what is that? I think that's just for, like, a pet or something, which, not really necessary, but can be kind of fun. I guess we'll go with the optic staff. So, cool. Let me get that black lens, and I don't even remember what else it took, because my poor memory. Hopefully I have whatever it takes for it. What the heck was it now? Why don't I remember? Okay, it was like one thing. Oh, I think it was just normal lens, I bet. And thinking about it, that would probably be sensible. I think it was 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was right. Oh, man. Okay, so this is not a bad idea, just because they can do a little bit of damage. We'll do that. Adept. Kinda not all that great. Okay, so let's get rid of these spiders. Sorry, little guys, but I'd rather have some twins. Oh, let me get rid of that spider. We got a set of twins, or 2 twins. Yeah, that's right. Twins. That's what they are. Are they quadruplets? I don't even know. Yeah, the only downside is it does take a little bit to get that thing. Yeah, so there are weapons. They're nice and dandy and everything, but are they necessary? No. I don't recommend making the repeater because we're gonna get an upgrade to that right away. The Excalibur isn't a bad idea for something to make because you'll use that in something else. But I guess for right now, the main thing I want to make are these light discs. They're kind of fun. You can make up to 5 of them in a single stack. You could use just 1, but it is nice to have 5. So I'm gonna make 1, 2, 2. What am I missing? Soul of... What? I wasn't paying attention. I thought I had everything for that. Oh, they took Soul of Might. That's right. I have to fight against the Destroyer again if I want more. Okay, I guess that's fine. I was thinking there was a sight, but yeah, you can just kind of like spam click these, and they're really cool. And if you have 5 of them, you can just like fire them left and right. It's great. They're a melee weapon, but they're just so cool. I love them, and they just can overwhelm enemies. Yeah, I might go and fight against the Destroyer again now that it should be super easy. And we do have the Nimbus Rod, which I guess I probably should have done in the fight against the eyes, but it's not a big deal. Okay, what else would be good to make with some of this stuff? I guess, let's make the, I don't know, let me take another look. Yeah, you know what? There's not really anything that I need to be making, so I'm just gonna pass on all that stuff for now. I'll fight the Destroyer again tonight, so then I can make more light discs. I love those things. Alright, let me get all this stuff sorted. I'm going to need, me move these over there. Okay, so I need this stuff. Guess we'll put the Hallowed Bars away as well. What else did I want to do? I wanted to get some chests, and I want to craft those keys. Oh, let me go ahead and take this pointy pickaxe. Put this mithril pickaxe away. I should probably just sell it. I don't really think I need to keep it around for anything. Okay, so to craft these keys, you just, well, I guess you just use a workbench. I need to make sure that I save some. In fact, you know what? I'm probably only going to be able to make one of the key, because I really want to make the thing for the destroyer. Actually, wait. What is it that made the destroyer again? Maybe that's light, in which case that's totally fine. That would be... Would that be mechanical eye and mechanical skull takes light. So yeah, we're gonna need this in order to summon the destroyer of worlds. Yeah, the mechanical worm. Any iron and rotten chunks and 6 solanite. Darn it! So yeah, we're gonna be one short of making 3 keys, but that's okay. All right, so soul of night. Let's just go ahead and take 6 of that right now. And we're just gonna craft this just because I'd rather have it than not. Wait, I think I can probably just craft it from here, right? Rotten chunks. I need rotten chunks. That's what I need. Okay, let's do this again now. There we go. Okay, mechanical worm. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, so now everything else can be crafted into those keys. So let's do that. We're going to make 2 keys of light, and we're going to make 1 key of night, and we're going to need 3 treasure chests. I don't remember if they can be any kind or not, but I'm just going to use wooden ones. All right. Also, it's a good idea to have plenty of room to maneuver, because these things can do a lot of damage, and they do jump, and they're a little scary, but once you get their pattern down, they're not too bad. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, no! Hold up. Oh, there we go. All right, we're going to fight them one at a time. So all you need to do is just put a key in there, and then leave, and it transforms into something. Yeah, that is a Hallowed Mimic. Well, it's kind of shut like that, it won't take any damage, but it will hop at you, and it will do that jump thing. But if you have a platform, it shouldn't be too tough to take out. Oh, it can dash at you, by the way. I guess I forgot to mention that. So flying is probably a better idea. Ow. There we go. All right, great. An illuminant hook. That could have been a lot better. Okay, let's put the key of light in there again. Yay! Another one. Yeah, these are a lot more difficult in expert mode, but they're not too bad. They're kind of a challenge in even normal mode. And I know that the weaker they get, the more aggressive they get, or at least I'm pretty sure that's the case. I love those little lasers. Ah! Almost got him. There we go. And strong flying knife. That's kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, now for the soul of, or the night key thing, the key of night. All right, this could get us something really good. Yeah, the corrupt mimic, or whichever one, can have a really good thing called, I'm pretty sure that's what has the Daedalus Storm Bow, which I'd be pretty happy if I got that. I don't think I will, but certainly will go for it. And if you get some of this stuff before taking on the mechanical bosses, it can be really good. A dart rifle. All right. So yeah, this has a lot of range damage, but it shoots darts. And I don't really think I have those very easily. So it wasn't really a good batch of stuff. The flying knife is kind of nice. You can, well... Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, it's like a melee weapon, but you can kind of guide it around. I'm just holding in left click. Huh. That's pretty cool, actually. I've never used one of these. Okay, if my laser eyes would just leave stuff alone, maybe I'll have a chance to use this thing against something. All right, where is something? I just want to fight something with this. This flying knife, this thing's great. Yeah, but fighting against the Hallowed Mimics isn't a bad idea. Wait, pink gel? Did I fight against a pinky and not even know it? That's kind of odd. Alright, well, it's almost time to fight against the Eater of Worlds again. This time, it should be a lot easier, thanks to the Nimbus Rods and just everything I have. I guess... Oh, do you hear that? It's werewolves. That's kind of fun. I do want to get the stone thing from them. Whatever their transformation thing is. But we should have plenty of time after defeating the, or did I say Eater of Worlds earlier? I meant the Destroyer. I don't know which I said, but hopefully you know what I meant. Alright, anyway, we'll deal with these werewolves later. Let's go ahead and summon the Mechanical Worm! Oh yeah, I was gonna change my bullets. Pew! Look at just how much this thing gets wrecked now. It's just crazy how much the Nimbus Rod just destroys it. Those clouds are just great. Oh, I'm getting weak. Now, unfortunately, I think the Destroyer is actually, whoa, I think it is resistant to Frostburn, if I'm not mistaken. But you'll still do pretty good damage. Let's go ahead and summon those things again. Yikes! This isn't good. I'm gonna go for it to try grab the hearts. I really need them right about now. Alright, there we go. Let's switch back to the repeater, actually. The holy arrows work really well against this thing, too. Man, that Nimbus Rod is just so good. There we go. That's not too bad now, is it? Okay, great. So I got more of the stuff. Let's go ahead and swap that out. Looks like these guys are going to town on the werewolves down here. That's good. Oh, look at that. There's the thing that I needed. The moon charm. Awesome. So remember that mermaid thing I got earlier? Now I can combine those two things together, which is great. Oh yeah, I wanted to try out the flying knife. Let's see how this works. Oh, look at that! That is awesome! I mean, it's not as good as my Megashark, but it's still pretty cool. Just kind of hovers around stuff. So it's sort of like a yo-yo, but it's not. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Another moon charm! That's awesome! You know, I just realized I didn't even show you what this thing does. Let's go ahead and equip it. Yeah, I'm a werewolf now! Yeah, it only works at night, but it does give a bit of a buff to all of your stats, which is pretty good. It's gonna wear off any moment now. I get it, wear off? But yeah, I figured I might as well show you. It does actually change your look to that of a werewolf's. And yeah, I've changed back to normal now, which is okay. But yeah, it's a great item to have. The buff is pretty nice, but what's really nice is being able to combine it. All right, now let me get back home and craft up those light discs. By the way, the Illuminant hook is pretty good. I guess I didn't really mention that. It's not the worst thing I could have gotten. It's just once you have one, you don't really need more. But I guess I didn't get more than one, so it's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna put that away for now. I'd rather go with my yo-yo, thank you very much. Now, this dart rifle. This might actually not be too bad if I actually get some darts. For instance, I think I can make cursed darts. Yeah. Let's just try to make some crystal darts and see how these do. I don't ever recall using this thing, but it might work out okay. So, let's see. Phew. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. How much does it do? Whoa, that does a lot. And it pierces. And it's pretty cheap. Now, it's kind of slow, but not too bad. All right. I don't know. I'll probably leave it, but yeah. Okay, where are my hallowed bars? There they are. Let's take those and any of these other craftable things. And let's see what kind of stuff I can make. Oh, the rainbow rod. I don't really think it's that good, to be honest, but let's make some more light discs. I love these things. Okay, there we go. Now I have 5 light discs, and look how amazing these are. Woo! I'm juggling! It's just so good. And they, like, bounce and hit stuff. Boom! Yeah, they can be a lot of fun, and they do light stuff up, I'm pretty sure, so it's great for exploring. One of my favorite items to make, and it's pretty good. Okay, so let's see, what else? I guess I want to take that Neptune shell that I got earlier and combine that with the other thing, and let's make the destroyer thing. I don't think I'm going to be doing sorcerer stuff on this, or summoning, so we don't really need it. Where's the... Yeah, here we go. This is what we want, the moon shell. So yeah, this is definitely something you want. It gives you both effects. I mean, you might as well. All right, but this can also be crafted with something else, and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I remember it's very good. So let's just find out. All right, what do we craft the moon shell? Oh, it's with the celestial stone. Not gonna be getting that for a bit, but it is very good to have. Yeah, that's actually not too bad then. Okay, well, we're not going to be using it for right now, but we'll definitely keep it around. Sorcerer Emblem. So we're going to combine that with the souls in order to make the Avenger Emblem. And since I'm kind of, you know, changing from class to class, it's pretty good. Plus, this 12% does stack with, say, the Ranger Emblem, so it's definitely a good thing to have. All right, so I got an Avenger Emblem. That's pretty good. This can also be crafted to make the mechanical glove, which, I guess you might as well. It's 12% increased damage, just like that, but it also increases melee damage, which is good. And melee speed. Now, I think it's damage and then also the melee speed, not just melee damage, so we're gonna make it. I might be mistaken, but oh well, it's fine. It's still a good thing to have. Yeah, so in fact, actually, let's test it out. So this is 53 damage, and this is 30, well, this is 58. Okay, so 53 and 58. Because otherwise, I'll just make another of the things. Actually, hold on, nothing has, yeah, this, we'll get rid of this for right now. And 58 and 50, okay, so it is just melee damage. That's a bit of a downside, but it's really not too bad, because that's great. I mean, it really will do wonders with the other stuff I got going on. And I can, of course, you know, use the Ranger Emblem if I want to do more stuff, more damage. All right, let's see. What other kind of fun things can I do? It seems like there's so much. I don't have enough spider fangs to make a full set of spider stuff, but I don't really need to anyway. I have 45 hallowed, you know. How much did it take? Oh, I think it took 56, right? Yeah, 18, 12, that's 30. No, 54. So I'm a little short on that, but it's okay. I didn't really need it anyway. I guess I'll just make the Excalibur for later, just so I don't, oh, a murderous Excalibur. It's so murderous. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and get rid of this Knight's Edge. We do not need this thing anymore. It can be crafted, though. In fact, both of these things, they have crafting recipes to make something even stronger. So if I get this thing called the Broken Hero Sword, which, if there's a solar eclipse, there's a chance I could get this now. I can craft it to make the true Excalibur. Ooh, and then the Murderous Knight's Edge. If I get another Broken Hero Sword, I can get the true Knight's Edge. 117 melee damage. Yeah, that's pretty true if you ask me. But yeah, that's kind of nifty, I guess. I think this guy sells darts, don't you? No, you sell a blowgun. That's kind of unfortunate. Who is it that sells darts? Maybe I'm just misremembering entirely. But whatever the case, it's not like it's that much of a hassle to craft them. The crystal darts are pretty cool. Maybe I'll give that a go. But you know what? I think for right now, I've accomplished a plenty for today. Defeated the final mechanical boss, or bosses if you'd rather. And even did a little bit of stuff with, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of the glove. I'd rather have the shield. It's pretty nice. Plus 6 defense thanks to warding, so that's really darn good. Yeah, but I think the adventure is over for today. Might actually swap these guys out. I think actually the imp was good just due to the fire damage. Yeah, it adds up. I don't know. It's just a little bit of extra damage. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you on the next episode of Marriland's Terraria Adventure. See you next time, jungle!